Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so your friends see it. Thank you.
Tim Allen just exposed something sick about Last Man Standing that will leave Hollywood liberals furious. Last Man Standing star Tim Allen just got on Norm Macdonald Live to talk about his show's controversial cancellation at ABC. At the time, Last Man Standing was ABC's second highest rated show, and its cancellation came as a shock to both the cast and the show's fans, Fox News reports. Some viewers suggested the reason the popular show was so abruptly cancelled was that Tim Allen leaned conservative in some of his characters' dialogue. "I know, heaven forbid there's anything on TV that isn't left." Although ABC has denied those allegations, Allen himself claimed his conservatism was the reason and said so again during the interview. "I always wanted Last Man Standing to be like All in the Family's Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker pushed boundaries, but Carroll O'Connor was not that guy at all. I am a version of that guy. But there is nothing more dangerous, especially in this climate, than a funny, likable conservative character. He is mitigated on the show by a family of women who had a difference of opinions, but he was a likable guy and a principled guy about work and ethics and all of this stuff, I think." Last Man Standing was an awesome show that so many Americans loved and related to. It's too bad that it got kicked off the air. Did you watch it? Do you think Tim Allen's right? Share it out, Patriots. HT Fox News. Right after insane student steals MAGA hat, she gets hit with instant karma. In yet another example of leftists ruining universities, a college student at University of California, Riverside, was found stealing a fellow student's Make America Great Again hat. The unidentified female attempted to take the stolen property to a campus office and accused her victim of being the real criminal. While hat owner Matthew Vitale asked security guards to retrieve his property, the student accused of stealing the hat begins justifying her theft, screeching, "Your effing freedom of speech is genocide, homeboy. Y'all are just gonna mediate this and make it so like, oh, we're all okay here. Freedom of speech. Whatever. How about we actually think about what's going on?" The woman continues. "I effing hate this country. I hate it, and I'm not leaving. I'm staying here because there's us that needs to be fixed here. We need to get rid of all y'all. You're so lucky we're in a university." When Vitale asks if anyone will do anything about this woman who clearly stole his hat, she replied, "He's recording me like I'm the criminal here. Oh, because you stole this property. Y'all stole this land. Your ancestors stole this land, But never fear, Patriots. Luckily, we live in a country of laws and stealing is illegal." Just as she is about to leave, she's stopped by two cops. And right before the video cuts out, Vitale says something awesome. Good. That's how this country works when you take people's stuff. Just another day in liberal America, folks. You got to be pretty brave to be wearing a MAGA hat on any school campus, so let's give Mr. Vitale some support by sharing this out. HT Washington Times. Antifa in masked media doesn't want this video getting out, it ties them to terrorism. Comedian and social commentator Steven Crowder sent a crack team undercover to infiltrate Antifa. What they found is shocking. It shows evidence that Antifa is clearly a domestic terrorist organization with cells dedicated to destroying the Constitution. Antifa should be declared a domestic terror organization. This video shows them willing to plan violent acts. They are storing weapons and have access to assault rifles and shotguns. The worst part of the video is the fact that the media refuses to even cover the content. It appears that Antifa is working with the media to keep them quiet. Every single patriot reading this needs to share this article. This is a subversion of our Constitution and is how socialism will take over our country. Thanks for reading. Moments after Betsy DeVos started speaking at Harvard, libs showed up and did something terrible. Harvard used to be known as the greatest university in the entire world. It used to graduate presidents and business leaders. It used to be respected and renowned for its elegance and commitment to education. What happened today was a disgrace to all of those things. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos was scheduled to speak at the Ivy League college today on school choice. She figured Harvard was the perfect place to pitch her $1 billion plan to reform education around charter schools. Then it all came crashing down. That's when the alt-left came marching in. Within moments it became clear that Harvard has been overrun by the same radical leftists who have overtaken all of the universities around the country. Their signs read things like "Our students are not for sale," "White supremacist," and "Educational justice is racial justice." Clearly, these meaningless phrases are only meant to virtue call other Antifa SJWs. Despite their attempts to ruin DeVos' speech, she took it like a true champion and made it through the entire thing unfazed. She even had the wherewithal to do a question and answer portion with the protesters themselves after her speech. She answered all their biased questions and let them know exactly where she stands. Look, I for one am very impressed with the way Secretary DeVos handled herself today. She deserved better but took it like a winner. Let's give her a big congratulations by sharing this out, and hopefully more conservatives will have the courage to speak out as a result. Look at where disgusting NFL protesters are now taking a knee. This proves it is about our vets. Last Sunday, NFL players made a point to unite together against our president and our country in one of the most disgraceful displays in sports history. Players on nearly every team showed some form of protest and disrespect for our military men and women by taking a knee during the national anthem. These kneeling cowards like to say that their protest isn't aimed at the military, but now we see that isn't true. A photo that has gone viral while circulating among the online military community shows a man at the tomb of the unknown soldier at Arlington National Cemetery, kneeling down on one knee reportedly during the playing of taps. The photo was taken by a Katie Rieter Heft and posted to Facebook. She also captioned the photo with her personal thoughts. On our way back from NYC we stopped overnight in DC, one of my favorite places. So rich in history, it's beautiful, and so clean. A must-see on our list is always Arlington National Cemetery, the changing of the guard ceremony. I get pretty emotional thinking about what it represents. Today we got a chance to see the Honor Guard placing wreaths in remembrance of fallen military members. The Honor Guard said to remain silent, that military members in uniform were to render a salute and everyone else was to stand, and that it would appropriate to place your right hand over your heart. Just as taps started. This is what happened. I don't even think people know what they are doing when they are kneeling. What was going through this young man's head is beyond me. I couldn't do or say anything because my anger and disgust was beyond words. I made sure to stand right next to him with my hand over my heart. The public is requested to remain silent and standing during the wreath-laying ceremony, so the person in this image is showing pure disrespect. This protest has officially gone too far. Our military men and women deserve so much better than this. The NBA commissioner just set a new rule about national anthem that will make kneelers furious. Well, the NFL may be a lost cause right now thanks to the incredible mismanagement of Roger Goodell, but luckily the NBA has a very different outlook on flag kneelers and concussions. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver stepped forward last night to let the public know that NBA teams always stand for the anthem and respect the troops no matter the politics. It's been a rule as long as I've been involved with the league, And my expectation is that our players will continue to stand for the anthem, Silver said, according to the Associated Press. Many of our players have spoken out already about their plan to stand for the anthem. And I think they understand how divisive an issue it is in our society right now. It looks like Silver was quick to see the anti-NFL backlash and immediately reached out to all the team owners to get backing on this. It's a shame Goodell isn't half as clever as Silver. It's fine for NBA players to dislike Trump. It's their constitutional right to voice that opinion. I'm just grateful that they are gonna be treating our national anthem with the respect it deserves. Let's show the NFL what leadership looks like by sharing this around all over the place. It's time for us to take back sports from the SJWs.